Hey, what's up guys? Matt here with Fix Anything Save Money. Today we've got this Hart power drill that we're going to be going over. This is model HPDD02. So we're pretty much going to be going over the tool features of this, and then we're going to be providing you a demonstration on this tool. So we'll just get right into it. This is a brushed tool. So you can see here when I pull the trigger, if you look into these little slots, you're going to see some sparks flying. That means that this is a brushed tool. So we'll show you. So you can see there. So brushed tools are generally cheaper than their counterparts, which are brushless tools. Generally, brushed tools, they usually don't last as long as brushless, and they're not as powerful. And I always say, if you're your average everyday homeowner, then that's not going to make a huge deal. And I recommend the brushed tools just because they're still going to last you a very, very long time. And the cost savings that you're going to get with a brushed tool compared to a brushless pretty much outweigh the cons. So if you're a contractor and you're going to be using this drill every single day, then I recommend getting the brushless model. They do make ones that are brushless that Hart makes, and I'm going to be picking those up and putting those to the test as well. But you'll see that this drill is going to have plenty of power for a homeowner. So we'll first show you how to install the battery. So you can see here on the battery, there's these two grooves right here, and we're just going to line those up with these two grooves right here. We're just going to push it in till we hear a click. Okay, so now we have power to our drill. And then moving up the tool, we have our trigger right here, and then this blue button puts the drill into either forward or reverse. So if we push this button in on this side, that's going to put it into forward. And if we push it in on this side, that's going to put it into reverse. And then if you kind of push it halfway between, that puts it into a safety mode where you cannot pull the trigger. So you're going to want to use that anytime you're transporting the tool. If you have it on your tool belt or in your car, you always want it in this safety mode. And like I always say, I like to take it one step further and just pull the battery. Pull the battery if you're not using it, and that way you don't run any risk of this thing turning on. Same with any saws you're using or anything, just always pull the batteries if you're not using them. Okay, so we have power to it. Now you can see here, this drill is a 2-speed. So right now we're in the 2nd speed. If we wanted a lower speed, we would push that down into 1. So for this demonstration, we're going to have it on the higher speed, speed 2. And then this dial right here, this dial pretty much is your torque settings. So you can see here, we're all the way down. That's the first tick mark right there. So that would be the first torque setting, and that would be for driving like really small screws or driving screws into a really, really soft material or like a softer wood. And then as you go up, like you'd be using this, if you're using whatever, if you're drilling holes through heavy wood, something like cherry, you would need a higher torque setting, and then it goes all the way up to, I guess it would be 20, 21, 22, 23. So there's 23, and then your highest is just that little picture of a drill. So that would be your highest torque setting, and then 2 would be your highest speed. Okay, so then we'll show you the keyless chuck. So you can see when we rotate it, looking at it this way, if we're rotating it clockwise, it's going to close the keyless chuck. So you can see the clamps clamping down. And then if we want to open it back up, we would just spin it the opposite way, counterclockwise. And then for this demonstration, we're going to be using a bigger drill bit. So we just kind of want to get it to where we can put it in. And then tighten it down. And you always want to make sure that these 3 little teeth are clamped down evenly on your bit. You don't want the bit kind of sitting at a skew or sitting angled, because then that's going to loosen up on you and it's going to fall out. Okay, so then we just tighten it down. And it kind of like, I don't know if you could hear it, we'll loosen it real quick. It kind of starts to give some clicks when it's starting to tighten down. And then when it's done clicking, it's tight. Okay, so we have it in forward, we have it on speed 2, We have it at our highest torque setting. So we'll just show you really quick what it looks like and how much power it has on the highest setting. So you can see it went through that 2x4 like butter, no problem. So let's just, for fun, take it down to speed 1, and we'll turn the torque all the way down. And it will show you it probably won't even go through. So again, we have it in forward. We have it in speed 1 now, lowest torque setting. And you can just kind of hear it clicking and stopping. So obviously we would need it up, higher torque setting, all the way up. Turn the speed up to 2. Now if you have a really small drill bit, you're drilling like a really small pilot hole for something, then you could probably get away with a lower torque setting and a lower speed. Okay, so we're all the way through. We'll just push this button to put it into reverse. Okay. And you can see the keyless chuck on this is actually pretty, it's still tight. The bit isn't loose at all. So a lot of the like cheaper drills, this keyless chuck will come loose, as you're using it. So that's a good sign that this is still tight. That means it's a high quality keyless chuck. So I will put a link in the description on where you can pick up this drill. It's actually a drill and driver combo kit. So be sure to check the link for that. And then also be sure to check the link on where you could pick up some high quality drill bits. There's like drill bit sets that they make. I'll put a link on where you could pick up those as well. So yeah, guys, just be sure to reach out in the comments if you have any questions. Otherwise, be sure to like this video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and check out all my other tool and DIY videos. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.